Before you get the jet or the yacht, you have to accept the risk.
I told you.
The worry.
This is absolutely devastating.
And the dirty work that comes with flipping. I was so broke when I got started, I actually lived in my mom's garage. But I took the gamble. And now I've put it on the line over 500 times to build a better life for my family. To new beginnings, our new home at the beach. Cheers, everybody.
Yay.
Now I'm out to help novice flippers who are ready to bet on themselves. This is like the highest risk flip I've ever been involved in. Together, we'll take the worst of the worst and fight like hell to make a mountain of money, turning them into the best on the block. This should be closed off.
How do you figure that out?
Experience. That's why I'm here.
Hello?
Is this Mr. Las Vegas himself?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I've been keeping in contact with Marco and Jenny since their project last year. They've been flipping houses and doing pretty well, but he texted me that they're completely stumped by their newest project. So I'm calling to see how I can help. I just checked my phone. Next thing I know, I'm looking at a really dumpy house. Do you buy this thing?
Man, it's in really rough shape.
It all depends on the price. What are the numbers looking like?
We had to go over asking price just to get it.
Ooh. What I'm seeing, man, is things are gonna change pretty soon. You know, the interest rates are starting to go up. Inflation's off the hook. You just gotta be really, really careful.
Well, that's why I wanted to get your feedback on it, see if you can keep us in the right direction. Why don't you come check it out, man? I can kind of show you what I'm thinking. I have an idea for it.
All right, man. Well, I'll shoot you a message later, and I should be able to get out there in the next couple days.
Right on, man. Look forward to seeing you.
I have to get rid of all of
I know what
this.
this is right here. There's a rat in here somewhere. I saw it the other day.
Marco, Jenny, you here?
Tarek's that you?
Oh my gosh, look at that yard. Hey, what's
Hey,
up, you guys?
Tarek, how are you?
Oh, I missed you guys.
How have you been?
I'm good. How's the baby?
Oh my God, baby is absolutely amazing.
Oh my gosh.
4 months ago, we added baby cash to the family, but I have a sitter right now, so I'm back to work to keep an eye on Marco.
Last year, working with Tarek taught us so much. Over the last year, we've done a handful of flips, but they've all been just pretty much like cosmetic fixtures. But we just came across this one is a lot more extensive, so we really need Tarek's help on this one. Man, we're so glad you came out. With this beast of a house here, we don't even know where to go with it. It's a bad one.
You overpaid just because you wanted a house, or tell me about that, because it's not good to overpay.
So this was listed for $775, and we offered $830. We had to offer $830. We were up against another 15 cash investor offers.
How much do you think it's gonna cost you to fix it up?
Just to renovate it as it is, $100,000.
Our idea was, because we do have a nice lot size, we wanted to add square footage to the home, taking it from a 3-bedroom, 2-bath into a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. And then that way, I was hoping to resell it for 1.3.
So I mean, that's a completely different animal. Now you're talking about flipping with an addition. You would definitely sell for more, but the project would be a lot more expensive, and it would probably take twice as long.
That's why we're like, ooh, did we bite off too much?
So now we
Now we need your help.
You know, let's go look at the house.
Yeah,
let me
sure.
look at the house, and then we'll come up with a plan. I know which way I'm leaning. I already know which way Marco's leaning.
I'm a risk taker. That's what got me here, you know?
Cool
Yeah.
patio up here. It's cute.
So we're gonna demo this whole thing out. We're using a lot of more modern touches.
clean lines, straight lines.
I like it.
curb up
I
here.
like it. All right, so
Let me show you the house.
here. All right into a wall. Huh?
Yeah, look at
into
this.
a wall.
Right? That's the one thing that Jenny said right away. We gotta blow this out.
Yeah,
I said,
that
"All right."
has to go. This is such a small house. It feels cramped. So if we could just blow this out right here, I think it'll give it a nice open feel.
So we're talking about doing structural work, which
Yeah.
requires
Yep.
engineering and permits. Obviously, fix the drywall, paint the walls, new flooring.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have a nice little fireplace right here.
Even though it's gas, we've
Yeah.
been going more for the modern, cleaner look. So electric fireplace, tiled all the way up.
I love the idea of running the tile all the way up to the ceiling. I hate the idea of replacing a fireplace that's
Right.
working. You're literally lighting your money on fire to replace
Well-
a fireplace with a fireplace.
But I do like how cleaner it looks with a nice electric one with the LED
Here we
lights
go
in it.
again. And then we have this like long, skinny kitchen, huh? How much you guys hoping to spend in here?
For the kitchen, we're usually averaging about 25.
About 25.
This is where we're having a lot of issues right now, trying to figure out where to put things, because if we do blow out this wall, now we've got a kitchen that's all set up on this side.
I think gut it and then just redo the
Or
cabinets,
we could just fix it all and just go larger.
You know, if you can do that too. I think we're gonna have to gut this thing, come back and
think
walk
so.
it. I like the length of the kitchen. I mean, even if you guys don't do the addition, there'll be a way to work this out, make it nice. So let's cruise this way.
That is the
Water heater.
water heater.
Definitely has to get replaced.
I also wanted to see if we could open it up right here as much as we possibly can.
Okay, I like that. So it has more flow to the house. And then we have bedroom 1 back here. So yeah, just a normal sized bedroom.
Obviously, just paint, flooring, light fixtures. Not much to do in here.
I mean, the good thing about this house is, I mean, it's a little bit trash, but it's not like from like 1930, you know? It's
Right.
kind of a newer house.
Right.
Oh, what happened in here? Do you guys know why they took down all the drywall?
It looks like something got burned there, so I don't know exactly what happened, but for sure, it looks like the electrical will definitely need to be redone everywhere.
So in here, we gotta do new drywall. We gotta definitely fix that. New flooring, new paint. So we got a couple grand in here.
Yep.
Oh, we got bathroom number 1 right here.
Bathroom 1 right
So
in
this is
here.
the shared bathroom. Is the primary have a private?
It does,
Okay,
yes.
that's good. Regardless of whether or not they do the addition, both the shared and primary bathroom have tiny vanities, and it feels really cramped. They should reconfigure out the layouts for both of them and really maximize the space. I like the high ceilings.
Yeah, the high ceilings are nice. It's just not that big of a space. So this is why we really wanted to just blow everything out the back.
That's something to consider. Oh my gosh, look how much junk there is.
Yeah, this was bad.
Oh my gosh, you do have a lot of junk back here.
We've got all this space that's just being utilized as a junkyard.
So, I mean, if you guys were to do the addition back here, what would you want to do?
Bring it out the whole way across. I want, yes,
Basically,
just go
slide it out.
straight
So
back.
push it all out. So just extend the house.
Correct.
About 18 feet to give us the additional primary bedroom and a nice primary bathroom, and then giving us an addition over here to have a dining room, because that's what the house is missing.
I mean, I think the house would be incredible. And it would make the house so much better because
you get
you're
all
gonna
the
have
space.
a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. But we're not here to make houses better. You guys are here to flip the house and make money,
Right.
not create a cool house, you know? So,
Right.
We love to take risks and go
Oh,
big.
I know, I heard about your purchase price. I heard about your purchase
So-
price.
Well,
We're gonna have to crunch some numbers. Let's go talk some math and see what we'll come up with. Okay, so with this house, we're gonna run the numbers 2 different ways, okay? The
yep.
first way, just remodeling the house as is. Option number 2, 500 square foot addition. You guys paid $830,000 for the house.
yep,
You said the rehab was $100,000.
100,000.
And how much you think carrying costs are gonna be?
About 4 to 5 months, so we're calculating about 25,000.
Jenny, you're selling the house, you're an agent, so how much are the closing costs and commissions gonna be?
So 48,000
Okay, so break even of $1,003,000,
Yes.
and what are you hoping to sell it for?
as a 3-2, 1.15.
That gives us an estimated profit of $147,000.
Correct.
Yep.
I would say that's not so bad for paying too much for a house if those numbers are correct. Okay, so let's run it the other way with the addition.
Okay.
How big of an addition do you want to do, and how much do you think it's going to cost?
Okay, so the addition itself, about an extra 500 square feet, is gonna probably cost us about 50,000.
Okay, so you really believe the addition, all in, livable and done, is going to be $50,000?
I strongly believe we can make it happen.
Okay.
I know, it's a lot, but I think we
So
can make it.
if you could make it happen at 50, I would say it's an additional 3 months of carrying costs gives you break even $1,068,000. If you do the addition and the remodel, you think you can sell for 1.3.
Correct.
Yes, we feel strong about that.
Okay, which is $150,000 more. If you can do a 500 square foot addition for $50,000, you do that all day, every day. But I don't see how there's any way humanly possible anyone could do this addition for $50,000. And that's just based on my, small amount of experience.
I feel very confident that we can make it happen. Maybe we'll go over, I'm not sure. You think
Yeah.
it's gonna cost us more?
I think it's gonna cost you more.
Okay, well,
More
we'll have to
money.
definitely go back and really take a close look and also get written estimates before we start.
If you're saying you can get this addition done for $50,000, I'd like to see that in writing. I think best case scenario,
Yeah.
you're gonna be at about 120 for the addition.
Just for the addition?
On
So
top
double?
of the 100,000, so 220 all in.
Best case.
No way.
Best case.
No way. I don't think it's gonna be that high. I don't think it's gonna be that high.
He's just not going to agree with you.
Here's what I think we should do. I don't want to know your answer until the next time I see you.
All
Okay.
right, game on.
Marco and Jenny are definitely gambling on this property. They overpaid, their numbers for the addition are just crazy, and with the market changing, I'm worried that Marco's gonna slip back into his ask for forgiveness, not permission ways. So for this house, they have to do things right, do them smart, and do them fast. Because in the flipping game, the house doesn't always win.
Let's get this thing out of here. Let's go!
It looks like you're moving a lot faster than last time.
The demolition's been going really well. We're full steam ahead, but we still haven't made a decision whether we're gonna do the addition or not.
Well, we got to make a decision really fast because we have to finalize the design layout.
We have been going back and forth on it, to be quite honest, because we feel we're gonna leave money on the table, but
Are we flipping it as is, or are we doing the addition?
I don't know. I still want to do it,
right.
but he's more agreeing with you.
The addition is out for
Yeah,
sure.
we're doing
Yeah,
it.
I do think you're right. Get in and get out, and avoid that potential dip in the market.
I like it. Have you guys made any changes to the layout of the house?
Actually, yeah.
Show me some of the changes, because there used to be closets coming out here or something, right?
Yeah, there was a water heater that was in
right
here, and we asked our plumber to reroute it to the garage.
Okay.
So now we have our tub. That's gonna stay right there. We're gonna scoot our toilet over a little bit, and then we took this space.
And we're going to make this a vanity right here.
I love the idea of moving the water heater.
Yeah.
You've added like 2 feet to the bathroom.
It's a little bit more open, a little bit more larger.
We're trying to enlarge as much as we can. So I wanna show you what we did over here with the primary bathroom as well. If you remember, there was a tiny little vanity, again, right here. It was like 24 inches, just not gonna work.
Yep.
So why don't we just move the door out? We're gonna slide it over. Now we're gonna have a nice vanity right here. And then we're gonna, where's our toilet? Our toilet's in here somewhere. So we're gonna move it. We're gonna
So
move
we
it.
got vanity this way.
Yeah.
Shower.
Shower, stand-up shower right here.
I think that looked nice, actually.
Yeah? Really, the pressure's on to get in, get it done, get it flipped.
I like the new layouts of the bathrooms. I like that you open up the space. House is looking good. I'm impressed. This is way better now, huh?
We've got this large kitchen. Let's maximize the space.
So before we had the wall running that way,
Yep.
we had cabinets and appliances this way.
Yep,
Right.
correct. So here's what we kind of came up with. Bring the little peninsula out this way, but because we have the lines already here, like the water and the drain and all that, we figured just keep running this way. Now this is open.
So you just have a peninsula from here,
This way,
running here,
and
and
then
then
back
running
out.
it. And then this is all open.
Correct.
Open, yeah.
The problem we're gonna run into is when you put all the appliances, we're not gonna have much counter space. We have a lot of dead space in this kitchen. What are we gonna fill it in with? Like, buyers are gonna come in and it's gonna seem bare, no?
The issue that we're running into is there's no dining
Dining area.
So that's where we're kind of scratching our heads going, do we push
Back.
it out?
Some
that little
seating
corner?
back
There's
in
no
the
dining
corner.
room.
So honestly, we gotta remember, this is 1,100 square foot and change house.
Right.
Not a big house. So I'll just tell you guys what I would do. I'd stage it probably with the dining room table over there.
Okay.
I would run the cabinets, uppers, lowers, and appliances here.
Right.
But you see where the wall used to be right here?
Yep.
I'd run that all the way this way and make this a 4-top bar seating for a peninsula.
Yeah.
So you come this way, and then I'd run it L-shaped this way. I'd do upper cabinets there, lower cabinets there. I'd run the cabinets underneath the window, and then I'd put tile going all the way up to the ceiling, pop in some shelves. You have a plenty of storage, we have high design, and we have an awesome kitchen. That's what I
So cabinets on both sides of the kitchen?
What sells houses? Kitchens and baths.
And that's going to cost us an extra.
I would say around $6,000.
5, 6, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
I do it all the time.
Really?
Because, yeah, it's the most impressive thing in the house. I mean, it's not a big house. Nobody expects that type of a kitchen.
When you walk in through the home, you get that wow.
See, we're selling it.
Yeah,
We're selling
yeah,
it. We're
no, I
selling
like it. I'm seeing dollar signs, you know what I mean?
Those dollar signs are gonna come back, unlike
Yeah.
your
Right,
addition.
yeah.
Wow, you can see the yard.
Yeah. Look at that.
That looks so much better.
We took out probably 8 tons of garbage.
All right, the fencing looks great. The landscaping is gonna start growing in soon. I think buyers are gonna like it.
Awesome, cool.
Do you guys have a plan for the front yet or no?
We kind of have a plan. I wanted to show you what we're thinking about, right, Jenny?
Wait, you put fencing on the neighbor's side too?
Well, the agreement was one panel that way, another panel this way. We would have rather done it this way, but we did a deal. We split it.
Oh, then that's a deal. That's a good deal.
You know, it worked out good for him. Worked out good for us.
If you paid for it, then we should have this side. This was actually a good negotiation. Like, a lot of times it's hard working with neighbors, and it's really cool that they split it with you guys.
On the last project that we did, we actually ran a panel fence like this, but we put all the panels on our side. And when we came to collect our check, the lady said, I'm not going to give you any money. I said, why not? I said, well, the work's done.
We didn't get
She goes, yeah, but you didn't flip the panel.
Yeah.
I said,
you took the good side.
I took the hit.
Yeah?
$3,000, man. You know,
At least you got the good side.
Yeah.
But I like this. The 50. I like the 50-50. It works.
It's cool.
And then if anyone ever wanted to, they can just finish it off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
Super simple.
This fence right here, I don't know whether to run the fence halfway and then do the fake grass or run the fence the entire way down to the street.
I would say run it to the street because they have real grass on that side and you guys are putting fake grass.
Okay.
It's pretty smart of Marco and Jenny to put fake grass in the front. They'll save money on irrigation, and most buyers will like that it's low maintenance and drought tolerant. So this is a walkway, concrete.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is concrete up here.
Yep.
And this is how you enter the house, steps coming up here. And then this is just...
This is gonna be like a nice tile area.
What do you guys think about paint colors then?
We have some samples right here.
You guys want to put some up on a wall?
Yeah, that'd
let's
be
do
great,
it.
man.
This is my first flip back after having a baby. I really think the design process should be left up to me, so I'm back to get things under control.
The black is bold.
It's bold.
Yeah, picture that being the trim of the house, right?
This is the body of the house. It's more like a beige color. Exactly.
It's gonna be the stucco here.
Little gray beige.
Oh, check this one out. See what you think. Ooh, look at that. Huh? That's nice, isn't it? Hold on. I'm not done yet. I know. Well, hold on. Give me a minute. Watch. Here's the final one. Right in the middle.
Marco, I like the gray.
Thank you.
I think it's great, but I like Jenny's paint color better.
What?
And
Really?
the reason is because the beiges and browns are really coming back. If we go with Jenny's color, we're gonna pull in the fake grass. And remember, this fencing right here has a natural wood tone. It's gonna be running all the way to the street. So I'm gonna have to go with Jenny.
Okay, cool. I like it.
I see there's a peninsula.
Yep, absolutely. So after we met the last time, we had our plumber come in, and then we had to reroute the electrical. They got that done, and the next part we're gonna be doing is basically ordering our cabinets and then making a selection on the stone for the countertops.
Exactly, yes.
All right. We are jamming here, so I have to ask, is Mission Viejo like the fastest permitting city ever? Because my projects are so behind right now.
Well, if you wanna know the truth, we did the change up where we eliminated the addition, so now I had to get a whole new set of plans to submit. So to answer the question is I don't have any permits for any of this work yet.
You have no permits.
We don't have them. That's why we're kind of just trying to fly below the radar.
You did not tell me that we have no permits.
Well,
Oh, you didn't know either?
No, I didn't know.
Well, even though we don't have the
Still need
permits.
to tell me what's going on
Right, well,
because
I
now
forgot to
I'm
mention
caught
that
off
part.
guard.
I totally forgot.
Just like Tarek's caught off guard.
I know. But trust me, you're going to get inspections.
happy
Everything's
at
going to be
all.
signed up. In 2 weeks, we're going to have them. Everything's going to be fine.
This is like deja vu, though, you know? Like, we went through this exact same thing last time, and there was major consequences.
There were, but...
Do you remember what happened last time we did this?
I do. I know.
Okay, let's talk about it. Last time we did this, you
Yeah.
got shut down.
Yep.
It completely threw off the timeline.
I did. We did pay some fines for that.
But last time, inventory wasn't doubling. Interest rates weren't doubling. So right now, it's way riskier to take a risk like this than it was a year ago. There's a good chance the whole thing gets shut down and you guys end up bankrupt. And I've seen it.
Well, we're hoping that doesn't happen to us, okay?
This is my money, just like it is your money. It's
Right.
my risk, like it is your risk, and my investment as well. So don't keep anything from me ever again.
It's not that I kept it from you. I forgot to tell you about
how
it. You know why?
convenient.
I know you're not happy, but look how fast we've advanced already. I got it all under control, man.
He's gambling on everything.
Yeah, well, as soon as I get the permit, I promise, I'm gonna send you a picture. 2 weeks. I promise you I'm in 2 weeks. 2
You
weeks.
better get it done.
I promise you.
Okay. All right, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, man.
Get those permits.
Unfortunately, the city came through. They found out I was doing all the renovations without the proper permits that they required. We cannot advance anymore. I won't be able to drywall until the inspections. With the market changing and everything that's going on, I'm concerned that this is really going to push us back.
Marco and Jenny's project is still totally stalled. But instead of beating them up about it, I invited them to my office today because the truth is, they both started out on the wrong foot with this house because they paid too much money for it to begin with. If they want to stay in this business, they need to find great off-market deals. So I'm gonna show them my tried and true method. You guys need to start calling every single real estate agent at least 50 days, my suggestion. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna cold call some real estate agents. Are you ready?
Ready.
99.9% they're not gonna have a deal. But are they gonna have a deal 3 months from now? Well, maybe. The more contacts you make,
Right.
the more leads you're gonna get. If you have more leads, you're gonna get more deals.
Right.
If you're gonna get more deals, you're gonna make more money. You're
Build your
planting
network.
seeds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, we just gotta roll the sleeves up and get to work. I actually brought you guys something.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay.
this is a longer script. It doesn't have to be verbatim. It doesn't have to be word for word.
Okay.
So take the ideas of this script and just put it into your voice.
Okay.
You got your phone?
I'll call. I mean, am I a bit a little rusty?
I'm putting him right on the spot, huh? Right into the fire, Marco.
Hello, this is Jonathan.
Yes, hi, Jonathan. How you doing today?
I'm well.
Great.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'll make this quick. I'm sure you're probably busy. But my name is Marco, and I'm a local real estate investor here in Orange County. And I just wanted to reach out, introduce myself, and find out if by any chance you have any fixer-uppers that you're currently listing for sale. Is that something maybe that you have available or could be coming up right now?
I come across fixer-uppers all the time.
I have funds readily available to go.
Go ahead and send me your email address,
Okay?
and then we can start some dialogue.
I'll send that email to you right now.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, Jonathan. All right. Bye.
See, not so bad.
Yeah,
See, that's not so bad.
All right, guys, I'll be back.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna go
no,
get
no.
a deal.
So a few things right there you guys want to clarify. You don't want him going on the MLS and sending you fixer-uppers that are overpriced listed by other agents. You are looking for properties before they hit the market.
Before they hit the market. Key.
Sometimes homeowners want their agents to connect them with a buyer directly so they don't have to deal with the hassles of putting their home on the market. If Jenny and Marco have a large network of agents that know they're looking for off-market properties, they can get a deal, and the agent wins too because they don't need to split their commission with another agent.
Let's do this.
Don't make me laugh, okay?
And just do it in your own words too.
Hi, Edwin. I am a cash investor. Do you ever come across any fixer-uppers or work with distressed sellers?
From time to time, I do.
Do you have anything right now?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
If I were, how would you compensate me if I get you an off-market deal?
So I will build your commission into the deal because I want to build a long-term working relationship with agents that bring me off-market deals.
Okay, sounds legit. If I have something out there, I'll push you your way.
Awesome.
All right.
Thanks, Edwin. Look forward to talking to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hey, that was great, Jenny. You can tell she's a real estate agent.
She was just firing away, man. I was like,
50 conversations with agents a day.
we're not afraid to put in the work.
So let's build up that pipeline. Let's make those calls. Let's have those conversations. And let's do this.
Let's just be real conscious on the cost.
While we're waiting for the renovation permits to come through, we want to definitely keep the momentum going on the renovation, so we decided to focus on the designs.
Marco got a little crazy the last time when I was at home with a baby. So baby or not, I'm back to make sure that this design stays on track.
Do I hear a baby?
Hi, Tarek.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh my gosh. Let's see this little guy.
Oh,
Oh, he's so cute.
It's nap time.
I'm very familiar with pre-nap time crankiness, so we're gonna let Cash sleep while the three of us focus on design.
I like this right here because I feel that if we go with this little rough look, it looks nice for the shower. You know, it's not slippery.
Pattern tiles for the floor. What about walls?
This is my choice right here.
Looking at these are always gonna be more expensive because they're pattern tile. You can tell they're smaller cuts and they're just higher end, right? These are porcelain, always gonna be cheaper. Plus, they're 12 by 24.
I get what you're saying. However, I think the design of it, we're still gonna be selling a $1 million home. So this is my preferred choice. So I give that 2 thumbs up. I don't know what Jenny thinks.
I like this one.
For what?
For the floors and for the walls.
Oh.
Going with the more neutral tones that I feel would attract more buyers.
I mean, I get it. This is cool. It's cheaper, whatever, but
I'm not
for
going
me,
for cheap. I'm
I
going
want a nice
for...
You actually like it. You like
do
it.
like it,
She likes
you know?
these.
I like...
That's more hotel-y.
Yeah.
For me, it looks like concrete.
Okay, well, that's your opinion.
Like the concrete here at the store.
I have a thought. You're gonna post both designs on social media. You're gonna take a poll.
Right?
Yep.
Whichever gets more votes, that's the one we're going with.
Absolutely.
And we're doing it in both bathrooms.
And you know, I never take no
I'm
for an
willing to
answer.
bet that the buyers are gonna love this design more. That's what I think.
Now
You know
you're
what I'm
doing
saying?
a bet with me.
Oh,
Well,
I like
hey,
the
you know what?
challenge.
I'm from Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying?
But you know, the fighting Irish, right? Whoever loses gets off in the middle of the night for a week.
A week?
For a full
That's
week.
a long time.
Well-
Well, I'm gonna win. Easy.
No, you're not. For a week.
All right.
Change the diaper, feed the baby at night.
I better win this one.
All right, shake
better
on
win
it,
it.
you two.
All right, you got it. Deal?
Deal.
All right. My first question. Who won the design challenge on social media?
It started evenly. It was like 60-40.
Oh, who won? Who won? Who won?
Jenny did.
way,
Yeah,
no
swear to
way.
God. It was a landslide. It was horrible for me, but it was great for her.
Wait, it was a landslide?
Total landslide.
What was it? Percentage?
80-20.
80-20,
No way.
yeah.
Did you find him crying in the bathroom or anything?
A little bit. Marco has been up every single night this week with cash.
Yeah, and I really don't like losing bets, but this one's been extremely exhausting. So we're just gonna run with her design for both bathrooms.
Right.
However, I was thinking we could do the design of the pattern on this beautiful, huge fireplace that I got built last week. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I still can't believe you got rid of the existing fireplace. We had one.
Didn't like it.
I know you didn't like it, but guess
cornered.
what?
It was taking too much
Guess what?
space. It's not your house. I think it's gonna look cool here. You know, that's why I wanted to incorporate this whole massive tile with a pattern.
The bathroom tile, the
That's
pattern
what I was
one.
thinking. Yeah, floor to ceiling.
Oh, you're talking all the way up.
all the way up.
I personally want to keep everything like uniform, simple, clean lines. I think I just want to do something like a nice, maybe white with a black vein through it. When I was home with the baby, Marco chose some bold designs for the fireplace. I really think it may have turned off a lot of buyers. I want to stay with a more natural look this time.
Would you go with the pattern or would you go with the solid look?
For me, it's your guys' house, but
Right.
I think Jenny's design, that could look cool.
So, you know what? It's all about compromise. You know what I mean?
So we decided we're gonna go with Jenny's design then.
Okay, all right, that's cool.
Okay, done.
Cool, done.
Fireplace done.
We finally got our permits. Everything's going smooth on this project. So we're taking Tarek's advice and calling real estate agents like crazy to help us find our next off-market deal.
I'm looking to see if you have any fixer-uppers for sale.
I don't.
You don't. Do you ever come across any?
No.
Would you mind taking my information down just in case you do come across something?
I'll keep your phone number.
Thank you so much.
Seemed like a nice guy. Even though some of these real estate agents don't have any deals right now, we're still growing our network. We're still making contacts. Now it's time for us to continue to make calls to find our next off-market deal so we don't have to overpay.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Hey, you two matched today. Look at that.
Well, he totally copied me.
He likes to copy you. Your
Yeah.
designs, your clothing.
Uh-huh. The permit delays are really costing us a lot of money, so I gotta make sure I get top dollar for this home. I wanna make sure the kitchen really pops when the buyers walks in the door, but Marco's just not on board with my design. You know, I wanted to take this design to the next level. I wanted to incorporate the black that we haven't done before. I think it's gonna make it look luxury. It's gonna make it look like $1 million flip. Marco wants to go with the white kind of look like we do on all of our flips.
It's super cool to do the black. We made some calls. All that material is gonna take at least 3 weeks to get it. Honestly, man, we're just trying to get it done, get in, get out, and we gotta move on.
So let's do this. Why don't we look at both looks? Let's start with backsplash.
Yep.
Okay.
Jenny, you're in charge of the dark design. Marco, you're in charge of the light design.
That's right.
And let's come up with an option.
This one, Jenny.
Okay, so just standing here, do you guys still love your designs?
Love
Love
it.
it.
Absolutely love it. Mine's a safe route to go because I can get this tomorrow.
Okay, so
This is gonna take a while to get.
I'm gonna give my opinion here. I love Jenny's design. Sorry, Marco.
What?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Jenny.
Oh, come on, man.
But we're talking about look.
Right.
You're saying there's a delay to get those materials.
Several weeks.
Because of the delays,
Yes.
I feel like the best option we can make is buying materials in stock.
That's what I was saying the whole time.
But here's another thing. Jenny, I love that design.
Yeah.
So what's our lesson here? Next time, come up with your awesome designs like you always do at the beginning of
Right.
the project.
Yeah.
We can order the
True.
materials so
Yep.
there's no waiting. All right, Jenny, let's see how we did here. Oh, I love the floor. Yeah. Oh, it looks good.
You like it?
Oh, I don't like it. I love it.
Oh,
I
awesome.
love the flooring. The dark
Really?
flooring with the light walls. The countertop, it has the gold in it.
Yep. Nailed it. Great job.
And you know
Awesome.
what? The bathroom layout, you guys rearranged everything. This works
Well, I
great.
have a surprise for you in the primary bathroom.
Oh.
On
I don't like when Marco says
Not
surprise.
done yet.
That normally means he did something weird. What'd you do, Marco?
Well, I did the best I
What'd
could.
you do, Marco?
I did the best I could, put it that way.
The toilet's literally in the middle of the bathroom.
I know. I don't know where else to put it. I wouldn't have wanted to do it this way, but this is the best that we could do. I mean, I know this it's right in the middle,
It's
you know?
so bad. It's so bad.
I know. The previous vanity was 24 inches. There's no way in the world we're gonna sell $1 million house with a 24-inch vanity in the primary bathroom.
I mean, I think I'd probably prefer a smaller vanity with a normal toilet.
But check it out, though. You've got a nice white vanity. You got a nice big shower. Yes, the toilet's in the middle, but that's the best thing we could do. There's nothing else we could have done with this.
Okay, well, it's done. At this point, we're leaving it. We're not.
We have to.
Insane.
We need to get
So,
this thing in the market.
Yeah, forget having a cabinet door next to the toilet. Put some shelves.
Yeah.
When you guys stage the house, pop some towels in
Yes.
there. And once everything's staged, the house is perfect, done, and beautiful.
Hopefully buyers just overlook it.
Hopefully
Right.
buyers will overlook it.
Look at that.
Got it?
Yep. Let's send it to him.
An agent we cold called weeks ago reached out to us and actually found us a property, so we had to act really fast.
Hey, Tarek, how's it going?
Good. Well, you sent me a picture of a
House, I know what houses look like.
What are you showing me? What is it?
We've been hitting the phones. And I tell you, man, it's working. We got this sweet off-market property that's actually in really good condition.
So you already got the house?
Yeah, man, we locked it up last night.
Pick it up for $790, about $90,000 in renovations. I think I can resell it for $1.1, which gives us a profit of $170,000.
That's exciting. So, I mean, the most exciting part is that you guys put in the work and you got a deal. And not only did you get a deal, you got a really good deal. So,
This is really kind of firing us back up.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, with this business, it works if you work. Like, that's it. There's no shortcut. There's no secret. It's a contact sport.
Great job, you two.
Right
Thanks,
on, man.
Tarek. Bye-bye.
Talk to you soon.
This came out great, guys. Of every house on the street, you guys have the best curb appeal, and every single buyer is gonna notice it. I like the fact that you guys put lights in the steps. It looks so much better. And even the new driveway, you put score lines in the concrete.
If you remember, it was all busted up here. There was like a half wall.
I
it was
remember.
just a big eyesore.
I like the paneling you guys put up. Are you guys gonna paint that?
I wouldn't mind painting it black.
Yeah. The outside of the house came out spectacular. Honestly, buyers buy on emotion.
Right.
Yes.
They're gonna fall in love. But how much did it cost?
The whole exterior? Well, you got $2,000 right there. This was another $1,000. To do this was another $1,000. So 2, 3, 4. I would say out here we're in it for about a good 10 to 15 grand.
And you know what? It shows. Like, it really shows. I mean, everybody that drives up, they're gonna fall in love with the outside.
Yeah, I think the curb appeal here definitely was well worth the investment. And, you know, when we got into it, too, what ended up happening was the guys actually broke the main water line. So we ended up spending another, you know, $1,500 to fix that. But all in all, I think it's a good investment. I think it works out good. I do agree with you that this does need to be stained.
Yes.
Jenny and I weren't sure. That's why we wanted to bring you, kind of get your feedback.
All right, now I want to see the inside. I haven't seen this kitchen
Yeah, let's
yet.
go check it out, man. I think you're gonna love it.
Wow, that looks good.
Looks nice.
Oh, look at that fireplace.
Boom, draws your attention.
Marco, I mean, this guy loves his electric fireplace, but buyers, I think they would have liked the gas fireplace that was already there. Plus, the veining on this tile, it doesn't really line up, and I'm not quite sure buyers are gonna like it. I wanna talk about this kitchen because this thing is awesome.
Marco's design, I have to give him props right here.
Yeah, the design came out wonderful. I don't think there's gonna be one buyer who doesn't love this kitchen.
Thanks, man.
That makes us really happy and actually gives me a little bit more confidence to sell this house because with the market changing, now I know I have a really good product in my hand, so I'm gonna ask top dollar for it.
Speaking of top dollar, we need to figure out a list price. You guys paid $830,000 for the house.
Yep.
Okay. When we met, you said the rehab was gonna be $100,000.
We're a little bit over. We're $112,000 to be exact.
So we have $112,000 in rehab costs. Your monthly mortgage is $5,000 a month.
Right.
So holding costs should be $25,000.
Yep.
Your selling costs, closing costs, commissions, everything is roughly $48,000. So when you add all that math up, we have a break even of $1,015,000. So I know you're a real estate agent, and I know you've done your homework, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
So the highest comp that I seen was for $1 million. It is pending, but it's not updated or renovated to the extent that we've
it's
done
all
it.
original.
And what's
Pretty
scary
much, yeah.
is you said that's the high comp,
That's the high comp.
and it's pending, not even closed.
Right.
So what about this? This is just something to think about. This is maybe something I would
All right,
consider.
don't say. Let's see.
What if you guys came in with the list price of $999,999,
What?
which is $15,000 under your break?
Already, right off the bat?
At $1 million, we're taking a loss.
I said list price. I didn't say sale price.
If we end up selling for $999, right off the bat, that's a huge loss for us.
It would drive a ton of traffic into this house. Once a few people fall in love and they start competing against each other,
Yeah.
that's where the price goes up. I do know it works because I'm still doing it to this day, but it's definitely a case-by-case scenario.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that right here, man. Not right now.
I have to make a profit on this home. I'm not taking a loss. And I think if we go in at $1,050,000, that may be a good list price to attract the right buyer. It's not going to be a home run by any means for us, but we overpaid for this house. Now we just have to be smarter when we start to buy other properties.
Final list price, $1,050,000?
$1,050,000, yep.
All right. How you guys feeling right now? Give it to me.
Well, I'm not feeling so great.
Okay, well, honest.
Me, myself, I'm feeling really good about the project, but I'm not feeling very enthusiastic about the way the real estate market is completely turned upside
Right.
down. I'm super happy that we're done.
Good.
We're finished, but now let's wait and see what the buyers think.
All right, well,
Check
already.
it out. Let's see what they got to say.
Super clean. Nice modern look to it.
Nice.
I love the white rock.
White Rock's my favorite.
Oh, but I'm not a big fan of turf. I like real grass.
Yeah, I'm with you.
What do you mean you're not a fan of turf?
What, already?
It's all right, it's all right.
Love the color to the house, too.
Yes, I like it. This tile is so pretty.
They're
Come on.
all liking that entrance.
Yep.
Yeah. Looks way better than the previous one. It was just all falling apart.
Oh,
Wow.
I love it.
It's pretty impressive.
It's so open.
You see their faces?
Yeah, we like
love
that.
gasp.
Oh my gosh.
And that's what we've been going for since
Yeah.
day one. Open the door and say, wow, right?
Right.
Also, like, you guys took out that huge wall, so now when you walk through the front door, you can just see all the way to the back of the house.
Exactly.
I do wish this could be a little bigger, like the dining room.
I love that tile. It's so great.
What kind of fireplace is this? Like an electric?
It's electric, I think. That's unique. I haven't seen that before, but it's kind of gives a futuristic feel.
We used to have a real fireplace, but Marco wanted to move it.
Yeah, well,
Come on, make it to the kitchen. I want to see what they think.
This is a huge
a lot of
kitchen.
There's a lot of kitchen.
I like the wows. I like the.
Yeah. I mean, look at that now.
That
Come on.
show's
You
amazing,
guys
right?
doubled the size of the kitchen.
that was definitely a good investment for sure.
I love the colors and how it kind of ties in with the floors, too.
Oh, they love the
Color
colors.
scheme, very good.
Really cool backsplash.
Okay, sorry. You know I have to check this.
It's always a good sign when they start touching
Yeah.
things, opening things up.
Are they soft clothes?
I hope so.
All right, let's see it.
Yep.
You got the soft closed cabinets.
They're into the details.
I think it's a great sized bedroom for a 3-bedroom house. Good closet space.
This bedroom's a little small.
I mean, it kind of works for our kids, though.
They got the backyard to play in.
I like this couple because there's our boys can go here, our boys can play in the
So
yard.
they have kids.
They're
so-
picturing themselves in the home.
Oh, wow. I love this style.
Oh, that's really pretty. I like this floor tile, too.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the design.
I think we nailed it there. Considering how bad it was, this is virtually a new home on an old slab.
And I'm not trying to like brag, but I'm glad that we kept it real neutral.
Is this the main?
This is the main, yeah.
I do like the tall ceilings in here, like how
Yeah.
All right, so look at the bathroom.
kind of small, no?
Yeah, this is my only concern was the primary bathroom.
I don't know about this toilet here. It seems like it's a little tight.
Yeah, it's just tough having that toilet sitting in the center of the bathroom.
Yeah.
Toilet's a little
Oh,
in the way.
wait, you
If you
can't
had-
even. Oh, this is really interesting. I guess you can brush your teeth.
You can fit. Can I fit?
You use the bathroom and brush your teeth.
You can brush your teeth, use the bathroom, and take a shower all at the same time.
She's making it work. She's making it work, yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's tiled the whole. Oh, the whole bathroom's tiled. I do love that, and I do love the tile.
So even though the bathroom was small, the tile, you know, their attention goes to something else.
Yeah. Everybody's loving the
There you go,
design.
Jenny.
They're not loving the layout.
They're loving
the
Jenny's
design.
style, so still got to give it to her.
This is great space. Simple and clean, not a whole lot of maintenance.
The backyard. Well, if they saw it before, it was like 4 tons of junk. I mean, it came out great. Like, really, really did.
It looks great.
It's like a blank canvas. We could do a lot with this.
I can host everyone. We could do like 10 people with little trinket lights and like
Totally.
up lighting.
Oh, she loves the house. She's already throwing parties.
She's an entertainer, man. They're liking it.
So far, everybody likes the house.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anybody say, oh, I need to have this house. I want to buy this house.
Make an
Right.
offer.
I'm hoping someone says that.
I don't know. $1,050,000 seems a bit high for me, but it's beautiful.
They haven't said no.
Hopefully, get a little bit of a discount in this market.
Yeah, definitely under $1 million.
Right.
Under $1 million? Forget it. We're negative.
Well, yeah, and it might end up being,
That kind of a deal.
yeah, I mean, you might have to write a check to get out of this thing.
I was a little concerned about the price coming in with the size of the house,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't think I'm living in an 1,100 square foot house. It feels good.
See?
See?
The price is probably
You think the price is good?
fair, but maybe there's a little
Negotiating we could do?
negotiation.
I think we should negotiate just a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's just like go home, process, think about it.
This is when we got to sell, Jenny. We got to close these
I
people.
got to, I know.
I think you guys did fantastic with this house, considering what we're going up against.
Yeah.
So I hope we get it sold.
Yeah, me too. We've learned so much because we're positioned to
Yes.
make better buys.
So now you're thinking about the future.
Thanks again for helping us with this one. And now we just got to wait and see if we can make money or maybe lose money, but still, there's a
gonna
lesson
find-
in everything.
We're gonna find out soon. I'm so proud of Marco and Jenny. Even though they overpaid and had some setbacks, the house turned out amazing. And if they sell at the list price of $1,050,000, they'll be able to pocket $35,000 and keep building their network as successful 2-time graduates of Flipping 101.